Hey you guys, welcome back into my living room. My name is Lien and today I'm going to show you 4 ways how to stretch your hips and hip flexors. Make sure you're warm before you do this to prevent injuries. The only thing that you will need is a wall. So let's get started. Okay, to start off with the two first stretches, we are going to come into laying down with our feet up into the air. Now make sure your butt or your sacrum is close to the wall, so you might need to walk yourself a bit closer to the wall. Now this position is already very nice for your legs anyway, because it increases the blood flow. Yeah. Now, first stretch, you ready for it? This is a stretch we also do in ballet a lot, but also in yoga, is Baddha Konasana. And we're just gonna take the 2 feet together, so they are kissing together, and we're gonna drop our heels down along the wall so your knees can open towards the sides. Like that. Beautiful stretch. Now you might already feel it here, but if you would like to have some more deepness in this stretch, you just take your hands on top of your knees, and then you push them gently, slowly towards the wall. Now keeping the sacrum on the floor, because when you're gonna lift it up, you're gonna take the stretch away. So really leave all relaxed onto the floor. Try to find stillness. Some deep breaths. And try with every breathing out to release even more tension. Just let that go. Very good. Try to count for yourself like more or less 15 breaths. And then you can come out of the stretch by closing your knees first, slowly. This might be very sensitive. And then walk your feet back up into the air. Shake them loose. It's always nice to give them a shake. Whee! All right, stretch number 2. With stretch number 2, we're gonna leave one leg stretch and just cross the right ankle just underneath your knee. Might already feel it here, but increasing the stretch, you're just gonna put your foot flat onto the wall. There we go. And then, to level up, you just lower your foot along the wall till you feel a very nice stretch. You really feel this in these big muscles of your butt. Yummy, 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 nice. Now also here, leave your sacrum onto the floor, because if you take it off, you will let go of that stretch. But if you want to play around into a deeper stretch, you can also lift it up, lower your foot a bit more down, and then slowly, steady, try to find your sacrum back onto your mat. So you have this extra stretch. Also here, you can play around with your knee by pushing and pulling it from one side to the other. Just find where the stretch is for you the best. Holding here for 15 breaths. After 15 breaths, just stretch out your leg again. Closing it up and shaking it out. And then you go towards the other side. So, crossing it over, putting your foot flat onto the floor, and sliding it along the wall to increase your stretch. Alright. Hold it here also for 15 breaths. And then you're ready for stretch number 3. Okay, for stretch number 3, we're gonna take a malasana. Malasana is a big squat pose from the yoga, and it's very, very nice to release these hip flexors. All right, come and stand first up into the wall with your feet as broad as your mat, with the toes towards your side. Like this. Good. Now just come in and lower yourself down into that big squat. Very good. Try to leave the heels onto the floor. If they rise up a bit, maybe you need to adjust your stance, bigger or smaller. Then from here, you can already feel it. It has a really nice deep stretch in these beautiful hip flexors. Ooh, I feel them too. You can stay here or bring your arms into prayer pose. Connect them to the knees, so elbows to the knees, and then you push yourself out of your hips. So you lengthen your lower back even more along the wall, and then you stay here for 15 breaths. So you're trying really to take the knees towards the back, like that. The wall is there to support you. Try out, find out which position works best for you. And then from here, you just take the hands in front of you, if it works, and come out of this pose. If that doesn't work, you can also just take your hands onto the knees and come out of this position. All right, here I am again. Okay, stretch number 4. This stretch, you might need an extra pillow, so take an extra pillow. Got my beautiful Indian pillow, handmade from people from India, so I love this pillow. You're gonna put your pillow next to the wall, like that. And then you first come into hands and knees, and then you take your right knee onto the pillow, and toes are going alongside the wall. So here the toes are meeting the wall and your knee is on the pillow. Now from here, you take a deep, big step with your left foot to the front. There you go. You might need to walk a bit with your toes, so your knee is right above the heel. So you want to make this one beautiful line. Now being here, you might already feel it, might already increasing a lot. And then from here you can just come and sit up. Good. When this is too much, you just leave your hands here. But when you're here, you try to open up your chest. So you're really trying to lengthen out. Now in this stretch, it's also very important to keep the hips together. So I don't want to go out into this turn out position, because this will again take the stretch away from your front part. So really take the hips together. Kissing hips, my teacher always said. Kissing hips, and then take your belly in and up, and then you can slightly push your glutes towards the front to stretch it even more. Holding for 15 breaths, then slowly come out of the stretch the way that suits you best, and then you go towards the other side. Alright, these were my 4 favorite stretches for the hips and hip flexors. If you liked it, just comment below and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye!